Yeah, I tip my hat to Trinity. It's one of the best teams in the country. I felt that way last year when I saw them play out here, and they're a very, very good baseball team. I give my team unbelievable amounts of credit to compete and battle, and under the challenging circumstances that we're faced with. You say it's not an excuse, but this is a physically and emotionally and mentally draining experience. It's something these kids play so hard for, but Trinity, Texas was a very, very good baseball team, and as I would hold my players accountable for a two-strike hanging a breaking ball or popping up with the infield in, I too have to hold myself accountable for that decision at the end of the game. It can't happen. I've got to let this man come up, and that's something that fortunately, unfortunately, that's with me, but 100% accountability with the ending of the game is with me, and I should have held the runners. So.
Questions? Joe, start by talking about the pitching situation, the fact that you knew you were going to have to dig deep to try to win a World Series at this point, and talk about Nick DiBenedetto and the effort he gave you today to keep you in this game.
Unbelievable. Our kids have, I just congratulated my pitching coach and our pitchers because we cut and paste. The entire year we cut and paste. And there's one thing you will never, ever, ever see from a Cortland team is quit. People talk about it, we do it. And we will compete until the final out, until the last play, and no matter what the challenge. And Nick DiBenedetto was phenomenal. Adam Brandt came in, was phenomenal. Kayshawn Curry did exactly what we asked him to do. And Turner Perry was phenomenal, turning the double play. And they did a great job.
Coach, you've been here in the last 3 years. Kind of talk about how it's been with the seniors.
Yeah. Seniors, we have a lot of four-year players. We have some kids that transfer into the program, and they come here to expect this. We start the year out every year, and we have a tremendous school. We have a tremendous administration. We have tremendous trainers. We have tremendous, probably the best in the business, sports information director. And we expect that of our players to be the best. We might not pass the eye test sometimes, but we challenge our kids with a tough schedule. We challenge them to be accountable. And it's fun to be here. It's fun to win. We know how to win. We finished with 43 wins. We just played the number 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 ranked teams in the country in 10 days. And we played the 2 top hitting teams in the country in the last 10 days. That's an incredible challenge. And we did pretty good.
Fabio, talk about, you came in here last year as a transfer, win a national title, have 43 wins this year, even though it obviously hurts at this point. Talk about what it's been like joining a program for your last 2 years and being part of this program.
It honestly meant the world to me. My whole life I've always been overlooked because I'm not really what everyone wants to watch. I don't really hit home runs. I don't hit for power. I just go out there and I just play hard-nosed baseball. It's all I know how to do. And this guy right here, he's the only guy who gave me a shot coming out of WCC. And I tip my cap to him for believing in me. And it's literally everything he told me he was going to be coming here. He said, we're going to be there on the last day. We're going to be there on the last day. And that's what really got me to come here. And it was a great experience last year winning it. Obviously, it does hurt now. And I don't know. Nothing else to say.
Austin, similar type question, but you've been a 4-year player. And like a lot of players, Coach Brown will basically bring in a player who could play someone else right away and ask them to pay their dues. You played 2 years behind Max Rosing at first base, who's now an assistant coach, and then you got a chance to step up. Talk about what it was like to be part of this program and doing that versus maybe going and playing 4 years all the time somewhere else.
My freshman and sophomore year was the biggest blessing in disguise for me anyway, to be mentored by Max Rosing. Defensively, offensively, the mindset, not even just baseball, just life in general. He took me under his wing, and I'm so blessed and so thankful for that. And, I wouldn't be half the player I am today without Coach Brown or Max and, putting me in a situation where I could be, developed. And I paid my dues and, got a national championship out of it last year, and we were right in the final a couple days here. And, I left it all out there, and I have no regrets.
You were playing hurt for most of this tournament and most of this weekend. Talk about just the fact that you had to persevere to even be out there these last few days.
There's no question in my mind that I wasn't going to be playing. As a senior, a 4-year guy, a captain, a leader, a role model on this team, I was going to leave it all out there, and I had to. Our trainer, Pat Dede, spent endless time with me, getting my hamstring, my groin, my knee, everything that, ached me and it was hurting me to, be able to where I could play. And I'm so thankful for that. Pat's a tremendous trainer, and he's going to be so successful in what he does next year. And, whoever hires him, wherever he chooses to go, is going to get a tremendous trainer. Absolutely the best.
Joe, do you want to try to sum up again the fact that what this program is and what it has been with these guys at the leadership?
It's the best program in the country. It's the best program. What I mean by that is the administration, all the alumni out there, the kids. And, Fran, you asked a good question about these kids being hurt. There ain't a kid out there right now that's not hurt. Justin T can't squat. Fabio, I have half a hamstring, and this is my whole challenge going forward, and I want to be a part of the solution. We got to do right by these guys. Kids are playing hurt, and it's a challenge, but I'm going to promise you one thing. I said it last year when I left here, 2 years ago. And 2 years ago, before we won the championship, that helped recruiting. We had a phenomenal recruiting class, and the excitement is unbelievable what's going on at our institution right now. So we'll be back. The game knows, baby. The game knows.
See you guys next year.
Yep.